So now I have populated the pages. We have the women, the men's page, and the jewelry page. And this is the code for the pages. So for the women's page, what I did was I imported the product context where I have all my products, and I filtered it by category to get the women's clothing, and now rendered it here. So this is me rendering it. And this is basically the same thing that I did for the men's page. You can see here, I did the same thing and for the jewelry. So that would give us the pages we have here. Then I have more details, like if you want to know the details about the page, you just click on this link, more details, and it will take you to this page. So how did I achieve that? Let's go to the page, and that should be in the, let's see, okay, the details. So here I am using React Router, and I'm using the params, the use params. So it's going to fetch your details using the params.id. So this is the code for it here. So I'm fetching based on the ID with the help of the use params hook and rendering it here. So you can check out the code in the GitHub. This is basically what I did. And the next interesting thing is the add to cart functionality. Look at it here. Click add to cart, click here, add to cart. And we can see 2 items here. We go to the women's page. You can add to cart here. You can also add to cart from the details. See, add to cart, it adds. Come here, we have 4 items. You can add to cart here. And the grand total is changing. Here is changing. And here is changing. And we can also delete everything. And everything goes away. So let me show you the code for that. So here I'm using the cart context so I'm using the create context, and this is for the carts. So the cart provider, so I'm setting the use state for the carts and for the quantity and for the grand total. So those are the main things that will be changing. And this is my use states. And here is for the add to cart function. That's the code from here to here. Then this code here is for the increment of the quantity. So I'm increasing the quantity, and this is the code here, the pretty short code here. Sorry, this is the code for here, function to increase the quantity, and this one is increasing the total, and this one is clearing the carts, and this one is removing from the carts. And so this is basically all the code for the cart functionality, and I just imported the cart functionality in each page, each product page. So have it here in the jewelry, we have it here in the men's item, and we have it here in the women's item. So that is what enables me to do this for the cart functionality. So the next thing is the sign up page, and you can put your name, you put your surname, put your email. I put any email and I submit. This is what it shows. So put gmail.com, then I put password, and I put this, shows this, password doesn't match. So I'm using all So you can see this. So what I am using to do this is a form. Is it an API? Well, let me see it. Okay. So this is so I'm using Yop and Hook Forms or resolvers to do this. So this is the code for that. And it helps you check form authentication. And this is basically the code for that, and I'm just adding a bit of styling to it. So if I type in the right thing, Uzi, and submit, this shows, and that pop-up is using Toast. Is it Toast or Toaster? The Toast container, Toast, to get that pop-up effect. So this is basically everything about my Amazon, my own version of Amazon Clone. Thank you.